Well, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to our kitchen show or cooking show.
Whatever we are.
What are we are?
We're having fun.
We're having fun.
That's right.
What are we going to do today, Sue?
Today is something called a Bunuelo, which is my friend Sonia had taught me how to do this. This is basically a flour tortilla that's been cut into a wedge, and we're going to brush it with some canola oil, sprinkle it with a mixture of sugar and cinnamon, and then we're going to bake it in the oven until it caramelizes. So this is, like I said, a little canola oil, not a lot, but we're just going to brush it.
Just one side?
No, we're going to do both sides. We're going to do both sides. We're going to brush it and sprinkle it and then turn it over. Okay?
Now, in the meanwhile, we're preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Correct. Who was Fahrenheit anyway?
He was some genius.
He was smart. But then who was Celsius? He was a little slower. So we've got our flour tortilla, which we have basically buttered with a little bit of oil. And we're going to, whoopsie, I forgot to sprinkle.
So what are we sprinkling it with?
This is a sugar and cinnamon mixture.
Now, is there a ratio or?
No, not really.
Just eyeball it?
Yeah, eyeball it how you like it. What's going to happen, actually, in this particular mixture, we used vanilla sugar, and which is some sugar that I had put in a couple of vanilla beans and let it sit. So it's very, very fragrant. Can you smell it? Mm-hmm. Smell the vanilla?
Yeah.
And
so basically there's very little cinnamon there.
yes, but enough to color it.
Right.
You know?
Enough to give it a cinnamony thingy.
Yes, but not
to overpower.
That's correct. So what we want to do with this is get them covered on both sides, put them in the oven for about 8 minutes, and turn them over, do them about another 8, until we have a caramelized, crispy flour tortilla. And then what we can do with that is any number of things. You can just eat it the way it is, or we can serve it with something delicious, which we will do as soon as we're done. We'll keep it a surprise for you. So now I'm just going to flip it over. And do the same thing on the other side.
So you're telling me there's a surprise at the end?
Yes. Don't you like surprises?
I do. Now I'm going to have to think about it in my brain.
And anticipate
what could it be? What could it be? As I believe the original recipe was deep frying it, right?
Yes.
So this is basically simulating deep frying it only in the oven because we're coating it with some oil.
Yep. I just thought this was a great way of doing it in the oven.
And easy.
Very easy.
I mean, one thing about deep frying, there's always some risk factor.
Oh, and it's smelly too.
Yep. And usually you end up wasting all that oil.
Oh yeah, because once I did something in it, I'm going to dump it.
Right.
You know.
So this is how it looks like?
Yep, this is what it looks like. We've got it sugared on both sides, oiled and sugared on both sides. So now it's going to go into the oven. Oh, there's a pan in the oven already.
In the middle rack.
I'm going to put it for 8 minutes.
And then just monitor it?
Yes, and then I'll look at it, turn it, I think, and then let it go. The key is that we don't want to get it too brown.
What happens when you get it too brown?
Well, when you get it too brown, we have an example of that, of course, because we are not perfect, is that you get something that kind of looks like this. I mean, you can see the caramelization, which is wonderful. That's what you
want. And I've tasted it.
But it is going to taste burnt.
Right.
Because it's too brown. So we just want to watch it, make sure that we don't get it to this point. So you're kind of looking for a lighter color, yes.
All right, so it's been what, 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Now let's check it out. As always, we have to check. We have to check.
Well, let's see. It's getting there.
We'll flip them over, right?
Yep. Our bottoms have definitely started to caramelize. I could use that tongue. Let's pop it back in for another 8, and we'll take a look at it afterwards. Insy. Been an extra 6. I want to just take a look, see if we need another 2 minutes on it.
Ooh, look at that, some caramelization there.
I don't necessarily think we do. Let's give it another 2. I don't think we'll go too far if we do. But look at how nicely caramelized it is.
Yep.
And even the backside is getting there. So let's give it the other 2 minutes. And then we'll go from there. Let's see how we're doing here.
Ooh,
Oh,
perfect.
I think we're good. I really do.
So we had to switch cameras, right? Because what?
No battery, no worky.
No worky bateria. Alright, so this is how it should look like. Maybe a little darker would have been, but this looks good. Ooh, ice cream.
So this is vanilla bean ice cream.
Vanilla bean. Did you make the ice cream?
I did.
You did the ice cream and you didn't let me know.
And then we just had a mix of fruit. We have a strawberry, we have some pineapple, which is now taking on the color of the strawberry because it's been sitting there overnight. We have some mango.
Mango. Gotta love mango.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really basically just the garnish for the dish, believe it or not. And then what we were doing last night, which I thought was really good, is we took our little crunchy Bunuelo, and we put a little bit of ice cream on it, if I can do it.
And the warm and the cold together in an explosion of flavors.
And a little bit of the fruit.
You can totally hear the sound of the crunchiness.
Absolutely.
Now my mouth is salivating now.
I know. But I don't want to use the one that I've bitten because
I know.
I don't have germs, but I don't want to give them to you anyway. Sorry. Oh.
I'm gonna create my own creation. You take one of these. Put a lot of ice cream.
And a lot of fruit.
Some fruit.
We used some fresh banana too last night, which was very good.
Whoa.
I know.
Wow.
Isn't that special?
It is special. This is really good.
Now, as far as Maya is concerned, I don't know what would happen if you used a corn tortilla as opposed to a flour one. It might take a little bit longer to cook. It might not be as crunchy, but I think I would try it to see if you could do a gluten-free version, because wouldn't she like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it and let you know.
Okay.
Hey, so what do we do here?
We say ta-ta for now, and we give it a thumbs up. We say like us and subscribe.
Subscribe. And you know why you should subscribe, right?
No, tell me why.
Because there's going to be plenty of other recipes just like this coming out soon. And I can't talk because this is just really good. Alright, so have a great day and catch you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Here.
I'm going to cut this in half.
No, that's okay. I got more.